We back.
This is hot, man.
Nah, naps are essential, man. I feel like coffee is essential too. What's the word, man?
I don't even drink coffee like that. That's crazy too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't drink coffee.
I went through like a phase where I stopped drinking coffee for like a few months, and I felt like it's funny because before I did that, I used to I would drink every day like I do now.
Mm-hmm.
But it got to a point where like I would wake up and just feel OD tired. Like I'll still feel asleep till I drink that coffee.
Crazy.
So I was like, I didn't really like it, and I had like a crash. So I was like, let me just try to stop. So I stopped for like a few months. That went away. Then I started drinking it again, but now I don't feel like that now. I kind of feel good now, type shit. You be drinking like energy drinks and shit?
No, I just drink like straight water. I try to some, yeah. Actually, I do, man. For real, I just drink straight water, man. That's crazy, though.
Yeah, do we have a second ashtray in here or another black one? Are you gonna be smoking? You need this ashtray?
No, I'll straight. I don't need it. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna get like tired
Yeah.
to start smoking.
Hell yeah. Nah, we got that boy Jaylen in here, man. I appreciate you for sliding, bro. Bro's from North Carolina, man. You said Elizabeth City, right?
Yeah, Elizabeth City.
Where's how far is what is it, Hertford? Is that where the show is?
Yeah.
How far is that from where you are?
About, like I said, like an hour 10.
Oh, it's an hour 10 from where you are too?
Mm-hmm. That hour 10 was like straight from my crib, yeah. I live right around the corner from...
No, I'm talking about the show is hour 10 from your house too?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Like I said, I live in the area where the event about to go down, so yeah, I'm right there near it.
I thought you said it was an hour. Somebody said it's an hour and 10 from here too.
Yeah, from Newport News. We in Newport News.
We definitely in Newport News right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What's up?
Shit, I feel like I want to touch on that a little bit too. We can kind of just get a start right there, bro. Like, so maybe we can just tell them how we met type shit. You know what I'm saying? So Jaylen has a online magazine. Is that under Red? Well, we kind of bounce around a little bit. Is the magazine under Opposite Society or REDEYECLUB? And what's the?
I say Opposite Society is the magazine more, and then REDEYECLUB is just like the whole foundation. Everything sits on. You know, yeah.
So Opposite Society is under REDEYECLUB.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Opposite Society got that all the the magazine, the photos, the merch, and collaborations, all that stuff.
Now, I'm sorry too. What's the magazine called again? What's the website called?
REDEYECLUB.net. REDEYECLUB.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what was throwing me off. I was like,
literally everything up there on REDEYECLUB.net, like for real. Anybody who purchases shirts, it'll be on the back of the collar too. Like for real, it's
bro made the official Drop Shot 3 merch.
Yeah,
all of that.
Yeah.
All right, so Jaylen is from Elizabeth City. He did a write up on me on his magazine. He reached out and did that was actually like my first interview type shit. So I was like super excited for that. So it was like a written interview. So that's kind of how I got tapped in with bro, and we really just been kind of talking ever since. Even down to we just met today, for the first time in real life.
First time, bro.
I'm telling bro before he pull up, I'm like, yo, I feel like I already met bro. So we done video chatted, we be talking for an hour on the phone and shit. I feel like we already met.
I be talking to my fiance bro about him, like, damn, we got a whole event going on.
Yeah.
The first time meeting you, though.
That should be funny, bro.
Yeah, that's how good that's great minds connect like that.
That's the internet right now. That's you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get hip to me type shit? What made you reach out to me?
I saw Ban and Cardi J pull up here, bro, for real. On the ground, bro. I was like, yo, I never knew about you out here, specifically, because I haven't been out here in a minute. I hosted I've been to one pop-up store. I hosted one pop-up store around here a couple years ago.
Yeah, how was that?
It was pretty lit. Yeah, Newport News was...
Oh, it was in Newport News?
Yeah, it was hot here, bro. For real.
You remember what spot it was at?
It was at one of them. I think it wasn't Craig's. I think it's Craig's Exchange or something like that. Yeah, it was
Craig's Exchange.
Yeah. I popped out with one of these real quick. I was doing back to back pop up back years, So Drop Shot right now is just I'm excited with you. Yeah.
So who else you be fucking with from here? I seen you did a write up on Paige Joyner. Mm-hmm. You did one on a Dante is Cool, which actually me and TC went on his podcast.
Shout out to him.
He just texted me earlier. He says he's dropping on Monday. I don't know if he told you yet.
You went on his podcast?
Me and TC, we did an episode on his podcast.
Oh, I'm excited to see that.
You seen his, he'd be outside in the chairs and shit?
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a fun episode. That was my second time on somebody else's podcast. I actually went on this girl's Silly Stone podcast before I even started my podcast.
Word.
It was a few months before I started this. I had went on her shit. That was my first
crazy experience.
It was fun. It was a fun experience.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
but yeah, Dante's funny. Like, yeah, I fuck with Dante. I just kind of just met him recently, but I fuck with his vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he be funny as hell on the interviews, bro.
Yeah, like,
he
be funny.
as hell.
Yeah, he funny. It was funny because like we were listening to Ether on the way there. So now when I make a guest appearance on other people's podcasts, I listen to diss tracks on the way there.
Word.
Like, usually Ether. You know what I'm saying? Get hyped up.
Okay. Okay. But I see
like, yo, you listening
okay.
to Ether and shit on the way here?
The concept there, you know, getting the mindset a little bit. You know?
Yeah. So anybody else? So Dante Page. Who else should be
QX
fucking
Jones.
This is people you did write-ups on?
Yeah, out here in Virginia though. It's a couple other people, man. But definitely shout out to them for real. 'Cause, I think I've been going to Prime Records. They host like them Prime Nights, I think that's what they're called, and they have like amazing artists that be coming out there. Like just everybody just go out there and perform and stuff. It'd be dope like watching them, man, for real.
You said Prime Records? That's in Virginia?
Yeah, actually Virginia Beach, I think, or like Norfolk. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Y'all know about that?
That's what Django was telling you about.
Wait, which one?
The guest performed there a couple of times.
Yeah.
Right there in Norfolk. This the dude Biggs runs it.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
Biggs on Instagram? I think he messaged me before. Yeah.
Yeah, they out there. They pretty hard, bro, for real.
Yeah.
Been to like two of them, and I can say, like the vibe is there. And shout out to them artists, man. They be going out there and be doing that. I just performing in front of people.
You feel like it's hard to do?
Well, I ain't never done it, so it's like it's
That should be-
crazy. It's like
Yeah,
crazy.
it'd
Like
be
just
fun. It'd
recording
be
it.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. For real, not even like envy, but I meant to say like I find that intriguing though, for real. Like
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah, it's like you
Like,
gotta kind of be in your own world with it.
for real, like, do you zone out everybody like before you go out there, or you just
well,
not give a fuck about? Like,
for me, well, you know, there's definitely you want to have crowd interaction and you want to try to interact with the crowd. But for me,
Yeah.
I found like I've only performed probably like maybe like 15, 20 times if that. But it's like I find I get lost in the material. So I rehearse.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm rehearsing this shit before I even go. So when I get there, I'm kind of like just locked into that.
okay,
To that zone. Like you're not really kind of thinking too much about other people, but at the same time you are. But it's kind of like, yeah, that's even a good question. It's like a good topic too. That's like getting like lost in your art. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I almost feel like I lose myself every day, and I find myself every day just in life.
yeah,
Like I don't know. Like
respect, yeah,
I don't know. Okay, so bro did a write up on me, and that's how we kind of tapped in. Then now, so he throws these car show events. Is it Pit Talk?
Pit Nights.
Pit Nights and Drop Shop. So this is actually the third Drop
This
Shop
is actually
event.
the third one. Yeah.
So he's like, bro, you want to partner up for Drop Shop 3? I'm like, let's do it. So it's basically a fucking car show. We're gonna have people out there doing the car show. We're gonna have some vendors, some dope vendors. We're gonna have free food. You know what I'm saying? Drinks. And I'm bringing some artists with me from out here. It's gonna be Sneaky and One-O and Only Friends. And then he got some artists from North Carolina. And is it Malik? That dude, he from Oklahoma, right?
Arizona.
Yeah.
Malik and Lord Ra from Arizona, coming all the way down. So I'm excited for that. Swante, Cardi J, and isn't it?
DJ is Zay the Ruler.
Yeah.
Are we missing somebody?
Dude, I feel like
I feel like we might be missing somebody. Hold on.
I apologize.
Let me double check so we ain't playing
I think we got
around with
everybody
it.
though.
Vendors, Solid Creatures, Finders Keepers, Crash by K, Family Before All, and Opposite. And the performers are Malik McFly, Lord Ra, Swante, Sneaky Black, One-O, Only Friends, Cardi J. Now we had it.
Yeah. Hey,
That's-
shout out to the
Yeah,
damn
that's the
dream
set list,
roster
you know what I'm
right
saying?
here.
That's
bro.
the roster. That's on August 27th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's $5 entry.
For real.
And that's in Hertford, North Carolina,
Yeah.
right? So if you're in the area, you know what I'm saying, come through. I told you today, I was inviting people from out here too, like, because it's not really that far. It's like you said, like it's an hour and 10.
Yeah,
So like
it's
pull
not-
up, you know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
Like pull up.
for $5 too, bro. Like enjoy some, bro. For real.
Yeah,
Enjoy
like-
some whole town, performance.
How is y'all weather out there?
I say it's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's humid.
Is it humid
Yeah,
like
I
out
say
here?
a little humid,
Yeah.
for real. But other than that,
And that's gonna be the end of August too, so it's not gonna be. I feel like the heat wave kind of over
yeah.
by then type shit.
So bro. I can already picture, so I'm trying. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I'm excited, man. All right, so okay, how did the first drop shop start?
My boy Tommy Bowie. Oh my goodness, high school friend. He had a mutual friend, which is now one of my cool ass he got his own business, Matt. We all linked up, and we just dropped. We just all came. I think Matt had set the location. Yeah, Matt set the location, and me and Tommy just got all the merch together. And Matt sold shoes, and I think he still does. And for real, shout out to Matt because he helped me work the website. You know, got a lot of stuff done on the website for real. Like, shout out to him. He is an amazing website designer and website tech. I don't know what even to call it, but he great at that stuff for real. But we all came together in I say 2018. 2018, and then that was a great ass experience, bro. For real, we had I think 3 performers. OT Yonte, shout out to him also. I can't remember the rest, but it was pretty good. And then we did Drop Shop 2 again in that same location.
How long was between Drop Shop 1 and Drop Shop 2?
I say we had the first Drop Shop in Droptober, which is October.
Droptober, come on. Like that.
Yeah. So that's coming up for everybody, yeah. But we had it October, and we had set for Droptober, and then November we hosted Drop Shop 2, same location. So that was in 2000, like I said, 18, I think. So
is this third one gonna be at the same location too, or is it different?
No, this is different. Yeah, this is more bigger, more spacious. More parking for real, It's about to be.
So from the first one, it was kind of still the same setup. So car show.
Well, anybody who been to the first
vendors.
and the second one, it's gonna be dang, this is gonna be this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, so even from the first one, it was kind of the same setup. You had car show.
We didn't have cars back then. I think it was fresh out of high school. I was still fresh out of high school, so.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't even big on cars. I was just big on I guess creating, doing videos and all that stuff. I was just focused on that stuff. And then cars, my boy Brandon Douglas, he had a CRX, and that shit was fire, bro. All black. Shit was low. Then I guess my boy Joe, he got hooked onto the hatch, the Honda hatch, and
yeah, my boy had one back in the day.
Yeah,
he had a lime green one.
Yeah, and the little D series and them things, bro. They be going, bro, for real. So
and you a mechanic too, right?
Yeah. Whereas I work at Honda conveniently. Yeah. I work on Hondas all day. Yeah. So
fuck with it. So all right. So maybe we can back up a little bit, bro. You want to just tell us a little bit about childhood life coming up? You born and raised in North Carolina, right?
I was born in I can't say the name right, but it's somewhere in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I can never say it's Green something. Greensboro, I think. Greensboro.
I think isn't there a Greensboro in North Carolina too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was born in Greensboro something in New Jersey, and then I came down here. I think I was 3, and I lived down here ever since. So, ever since I lived here, I got into high school. I had a little gaming group called OS United. They didn't know what OS mean. You just put it up there, Well,
the ops suck.
Yeah, whatever. We was just out there gaming on call, Black Ops 2. Conveniently, we went to high school together, so we all was on a soccer team. And
you play soccer?
Yeah, I play soccer.
I played
I'm pretty beast.
I played for 4 years back in the day, elementary school. But I used to love soccer.
Bro, soccer low key, it's fire, man. I mean, all that running, man, that shit fire.
He said all that running, man.
For real. 45 minutes and a half, I think. Yeah, it's a 90-minute game, 45 minutes. Yeah.
They be running for 90 minutes for 1 point.
Yeah, I mean, for real, that's some stamina, bro, for real. I played soccer all the way throughout middle school to high school.
Oh, because you was in it then.
Yeah, but high school, that's when I met the OS group. Well, that's the foundation group we started with. It was 14, 15 of us,
Okay.
Yeah. And then, as we start growing up, things start, life starts happening. People start, going different ways. But eventually, we get to this point now. I'm with my boy Joe. Solid ass dude. Shout out to him. We got our own pit cartel garage. doing big things.
And would y'all like work on people's cars in there too? Like,
Nah, not necessarily right now. We kind of focus on ours, which is honestly the better part, because
like a place for you to be able to work on your shit at.
yeah. And, try to get better at the craft before we start, handling everybody else's. And don't want to be tossing out some lousiness, We get good at paint jobs and changing out your coilovers. I mean, I still do it for some people, but it ain't no deep bases right now. Yeah.
What'd your parents do like coming up?
They were both military. Yeah. My mom, daycare on the military base. Pops was a chef. Now chef in the galley. So it was better military life. I think that's why we moved down here, because it would come, from a military life. It was kind of cheaper down here, except from New Jersey was just like expensive, I think.
Yeah,
but further up north, it's like expensive, I think, for real. That's what everybody's saying.
Up north?
Yeah, because all my family members are moving down here.
It depends. It's like really all in like the hot spots, like where everybody went, like L.A.,
yeah,
San Francisco. I think they actually say San Francisco is the has the most expensive real estate in America.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
All them hills?
Huh?
And that's like
it's all them hills. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. You can't pull out your car, bro.
And you got to put that bitch in. You got to turn the wheel and shit.
Yeah. Make sure that bitch ain't.
Yeah, I feel like the car game used to be. I don't know how it is now. I'm not really tapped in. Like, but it was a point. I feel like when I think Fast and Furious first came out, where the car game was heavy. Like
heavy as hell. Man.
You know,
I work with some older guys, and they be chatting like a lot about what the city used to look like. Our city specifically used to look like back then. I'd be like, damn, I'm about to bring that shit back. And shit, the whole city be coming together. We bring that shit back for real. We bring that shit back.
It's part of like, you know what I'm saying, just some positive shit for motherfuckers to do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think we was talking about it on the phone before too, even like trying to do our part to like create these things where kids, or not even just kids, really anybody can have some more productive shit to do, like
emotional
have
outlets,
fun, like
yeah, emotional outlets. How I feel like that's
you said
why
emotional outlets.
Yeah, like,
I like that.
Somebody people come to like car meets to I want to show you my car. 9 out of 10, it's gonna be like 9 out of 10 people who gonna love your car. Somebody gonna love your car, and I don't know. Once you start, going to some car meets and you start pulling up with your car, you just diss like some work to it or something, like. And then somebody give you like a compliment, that should go like a long way, because that's gonna like go a long way to the next part you about to put on. Yeah. And that's why I be like, I be trying to tell people like people say like cartel and everything, like and say like kind of drugs. It's like cars cars tell stories a little bit. The way cars are like build up. If you watch somebody specifically how they build their car and how they like builds up, you can watch them as a person build up. Like voice crack. Like build up,
like they evolve as a person.
Yeah, they evolve as a person also, bro. It's like it's crazy. You see the car build up, you see them build up. Like
never heard that.
Yeah, the car gets low, they get like a haircut type shit,
Wait.
Yeah. Just like I don't know, like for real. Yeah,
that's funny as shit.
For real.
Car
new wheels. Stories. Dude walking around like some.
You got some new shoes.
Some J's, like for real, some J's or something.
My boy Karen sell rims too. He work at the rim shop.
Where?
Might have to plug y'all in, huh?
For real. I might have to get and get up with that, for real. Yeah, we get a lot of stuff. Trying to get a lot of stuff in there, man.
Yeah, it's like that's funny. So that's like an art form then.
Yeah,
because that's what art is.
Why I be trying to tell people like cars is literally somebody's art in a different way. Like just driving around their own art. That's what that green coupe. I can't wait to bring that bitch out, bro. That bitch gonna be nasty.
How long you been working on it?
I'm rebuilding the motor right now, so I've been working on it about like I say like a month now. I just got to restart it, and then I found out I kind of like blew the head gasket on it. So I took it apart real quick, but it's gonna come back beast. It's gonna be fire, and I'll be at Sumo Speed's Beach Bash.
What's that?
Big ass like car event. Actually, they're from here, Sumo Speed.
I'm not hit. Where's the event at?
They be hosting events at the Coliseum, I think, and called Night Moves.
Oh, it's out here then.
Yeah,
Night
Moves
Moves?
Just be huge, bro. So they host like yearly things. Like they'll host one at that big ass arena in Virginia Beach. They be hosting like graduations and stuff in there, I think. Yeah.
What arena is that?
What is it, bro?
Not the amphitheater, right?
They be doing it in the parking lot mainly, but they set up shit inside.
Yeah, like a big ass. It's crazy. But I had to put like an application in to like get my car in there. They got like inspect it. So
Damn.
yeah, I'm in that bitch. I'm representing the boys for real. Like yeah, I'm
That's
setting.
fire. Like, I love that. Like, growing with your art. I feel that. It's like it's like a part of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like yeah, like doing like having some positive shit. I know we were talking about on the phone, like even how you were telling me about how you feel about it. Like, just with like, it do feel like we all kind of are involved with a lot of, we can't be involved in some shit that's like can be detrimental to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The wrong things, even fucking with whatever, drugs, this, that, like. So it's nice to have some shit where you can kind of just step aside and just, you know what I'm saying, focus on some art or whatever. Like, I know you even was telling me about like, because you shoot music videos too.
Yeah.
So you're like, didn't really like people pointing guns at you in the videos and shit.
Yeah, I'm not really with it no more, man. That stuff for the birds, man. For real, that stuff's gotta stop. Like, for real, that shit gonna like hurt the damn generation below us. It's already doing it. For real. Like, that shit gonna hurt us. Why keep on hurting it? Like, everybody be like so towards like building strong cultures and stuff, but like be backwashing, like just bringing what we're trying to get out right back in, right? You know, like guns, and like killing. I don't know, man. I mean, it just ain't for me, bro. For real, sometimes like I know old heads like back in like Snoop Dogg and all them, like they just tossed it onto us, you know. It's like cool ass music to listen to. It still is for real, but I guess it's like kind of like running off, bro. Like y'all running this shit too damn long, you know. Let's get this killing shit a rest. Let's get this damn robbing people a rest. Let's get this damn like this constantly chasing money a rest. Like, let's get all that shit a rest, bro. Let's relax, man. Damn, like let's get off the treadmill. We on the treadmill right now. Motherfuckers don't even realize that shit. Like, we literally on a treadmill.
Like on a hamster wheel.
Yeah. So it's like I said, pit nights and stuff is like that time, like everybody can get off the hamster wheel real quick. Look what you doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, tight stuff.
I feel like, I don't know, like yeah, I think it is party, like you said.
But
The music be sounding so cool though.
It do. It sounds so cool,
It might
bro.
influence you to want to go try that. Like,
You be fucking like, you know, like vibrations and stuff? About
like
vibrations?
frequencies and shit.
Yeah, frequencies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking scientist, but I
Yeah,
heard about it.
It's like, I don't know. Like, that shit is wild. Like I said, you saying, bro, it sounds cool as a bitch, bro. But you know, it's like, and I know like the bottom of my chest, like, bro, don't be down. Come on, bro. Don't trail it on like I'm the person in the song, you know. And that's how I feel like a lot of stuff happens to people. Like, they feel like they're the person in the song, like they're the person like robbing somebody, or the person
That should be crazy too. How it's like, even let's say like that manifestation shit, that should be real. Like, I'll be saying
fucking real,
I'll be saying
bruh.
shit in my songs, and then like some shit like that would happen. So now I'm like, yo, like imagine if you were a kid, right, and you're not even doing it for real, like you're not even killing nobody for real.
Yeah.
You just rapping about it. I feel like that low key manifests you into a situation where you actually
you
kill
about
somebody.
to do some.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I be trying to
it'd
tell
be weird.
people, bro, to stop, like, just stop and like realize, bro, like, even if you like listening to it, sometimes it's like stop and realize I'm not this person. Like, remember who you are, bro. Like, because these, like I said, you get lost in that. You get lost in that music, bro. For real, you get lost in there. You will get lost, and sometimes, like you said, thoughts start manifesting by accident, and like you said, it comes true. And eventually, like, it just be right there in front of you. Be like, damn, how the hell that happened?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like
So now-
we aiming at bigger enemies. Like, I don't really have an urge to beef or be enemies with people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
we going
saying.
against corporations.
That's
industries.
what I'm saying. And the projection is
we-
like the wrong thing right now.
like we aiming at ideas.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I be trying to, bro. I be like, and this is my end goal type shit. Like, I just want really people to just like understand like the projections in the wrong, you're projecting at the wrong things, you know.
Yo, I think who said this? I think it was Charlemagne. I forgot who said it now.
Bald headed bit.
You don't fuck with him?
Bro, no, I fuck with him. But if you see this, bro, I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, me. It's like he was like talking about like how the youth of today really like we got a real like rebellious energy. Like we got a strong energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's not directed well.
Yeah.
We all focusing on wrong shit. Like now imagine if like that same energy you got that you put into this shit that's like could possibly fuck your life up.
Mm-hmm.
If you came up with a solid plan to do some shit,
And that's how
I put that same energy towards that. Like
Yeah.
I feel like you could do anything. Like
I feel like that at my job. Like, I work a 9 to 5. And like I said, I enjoy my 9 to 5. It gave me like a lot of discipline. It's given me like a lot of discipline in life to like, you know, focus on, you know, certain things, you know, have priorities and stuff. But that stuff be draining.
yeah.
That stuff, I listen to like I said, your podcast, I listen to Dante's, I listen to like a whole bunch of like other people's podcasts and stuff. It's to help me realize I'm my person throughout 9 hours of staying to work for somebody else.
It keeps you reminded of who you are.
Yeah, so during my whole during my job, I'm just like I'm shooting out.
Because it's draining. Like you said.
I'm shooting out like stories, you know, posting on the socials, making sure I stay pivot towards, you know, that I'm doing this shit. We doing this. Stay focused in this bit. Like
You got it. Yeah, it's funny how you said. I feel like my 9 to 5 did that for me too, like discipline. But I feel like what having a 9 to 5 really did for me too. It showed me my work ethic.
Yeah,
It like allowed me to
That's-
like
yeah,
it like really
definitely.
taught me because I mean even coming up I always been a guy to where like even when I was kind of being a kid like I was always the type to where if I wanted something I put my mind on some shit I'll have tunnel vision on it. Like I'm not gonna stop till I get it. Even whatever, little shit. But
Same.
like going to work for 40 hours a week really unlocked like a new level of work ethic in my mind. Like it like I got into this different zone that I never felt before where I can really just literally like just tune everything out, not even think about the world and just completely focus on like this thing I'm doing. Like
word.
you know what I'm saying?
So I get off on Wednesdays, so like the whole day I'm trying to focus at least like not trying to go crazy during like the 9-hour period, but like 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. to be honest. Sometimes, bro, I'm printing. I'm either getting orders ready to go to the post office or I'm ready to go film. You know, just until my fiance is ready to come home. At least try to be there for
Yeah.
You know, try to make sure everything line up. It's crazy trying to do a lot of stuff. And my mom was telling me that the other day. She was like, "You do a lot of stuff. You just gotta learn how to like just understand, like put all the things on your table and pick one."
Compartmentalize that shit. Like
Yeah.
what's some other things that like you do to kind of keep that balance? I know it can be hard, like you said, it's draining. Like working 40 hours a week, having 9 to 5, trying to make your dream come true at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, going to work, it can fucking drain you. It can like because you know ultimately like you gonna become what you around mostly.
Yeah.
So if you pretty much all day every day around not creative shit.
Yeah.
And people that aren't creative and not around that energy you want in your life,
You gonna
it can
fall
kind
right
of
in line, man.
take away your energy you got for this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, like what's some things you kind of do to just keep that balance? Like,
No lie, we have our own house, and Caroline is like my source, bro. Like, no lie, when I come home, like she fills me back up with like the house already is creative as a bitch, but her in general, like she lightens up my whole spirit when I get back home, bro. Cause like I said, it's like my spirit got glue on it coming back from home, bro. Like I recommend, man, if you can find like a genuine feminine energy and cherish it, like it ain't nothing, bro. Find you a woman, man, for real. Shout out, I'm telling the men right now,
they say
find
you're not
you a
really
good woman, man.
Yeah, they say you're not really a man, so you.
That's
got
what
a
I'm saying.
woman,
You're not
you
really
know
a
what I'm
man till you taking care of somebody, man, for real. Like you gonna start to understand like priorities, stuff gotta come in, stuff gotta go out. You got for real. It's gonna change your whole perspective, and once you start getting to that perspective, I feel like you say, your priorities start changing. You start cutting off like all that. You start shaking off all that stuff you ain't really need to be fucking with, you know. And like I said, shout out, man.
Yeah. So okay,
Yeah, for real.
how'd you guys meet?
High school. Yeah.
High school sweethearts.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, bro.
Y'all going out since high school, or y'all just met in high school?
High school, we've been going out since high school, my senior year, her junior year. Yeah. About like 6 years, 6 to 7, yeah.
That's funny. I always like to see like high school sweethearts that make it.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of, it was a couple of my high school too. But
Yeah, bro.
not a lot of them do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many people really marry day?
She be there
high school
taking
girlfriend?
care of me, bro. For real. I'm telling you, once you find somebody, bro, she gonna take care of you. She gonna take care of you, bro.
You know what's funny, bro? Like, I don't have a girlfriend right now, right? Like, serious girlfriend. So it's like, I've been kind of thinking about that for the past, like, really, like, a year or two. Like, because I do have, like, a lot of shit I want to accomplish. So it's like, I feel like it'd almost be selfish to get a girlfriend because I know I have to put most of my energy into this.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if it's about finding somebody who understands that, or maybe even I would learn to be able to balance that if I, you know what I'm saying?
See, the crazy part is
Type
she's like so mixed in with me. Like she prints clothing for me. She gets stuff off the like the cutting rack, and she knows how to weed and make the. She literally knows how to make the whole shirt. She's made her own shirts a couple times.
Yeah.
Like she wants to do it. She drives a manual now. Like that's what I'm saying. Like she has her own car. She has her own like Honda. She has her own Civic, and like she's about to go.
Is your shit manual?
Yeah.
Was that shit you just put up in a manual?
Yeah. I only drive manuals.
I fuck with it. My first car was a manual, but now I'm not. I'm just driving an automatic now.
Yeah, but city is different, bro. I can't stand manuals in cities, bro.
Especially in traffic.
Stopping. Yeah.
That shit suck in traffic, bro.
Yeah.
Like, for real though, like. Wait, are you screen printing or what machine are you using to make the?
I use a Cricut. Hey, free game.
A what?
A Cricut cut. A Cricut Explorer. I got a Cricut Explorer, bro. Free game right here. Get a Cricut Explorer. Get a Cricut heat press. Get shirts. Get vinyl. And all that stuff is gonna cost around like $400. Boom. Start practicing your shirt. Start practicing how you make them. And shit, you can even print stickers on them bitches, bro. This is a free game, bro. I'm trying to tell everybody, man. Like, I ain't trying to hog no damn succession or nothing, bro. Because anybody can do this. Like, get all that material, and then boom, start practicing, and all of a sudden you got you everywhere.
Is that the
heat
one?
press, yeah. Yeah. But it's the cheaper side of the route, bro, for real. And honestly, it's amazing.
Yeah, that should be cool too. Lately, I've been really fucking with the I want to say it's called screen print, right? The one where you can't. Is it like this?
Yeah, just about.
The
Yeah.
one where you can't really feel it, where it's like kind of in the shirt.
Yeah.
That's screen print.
I think that might be a DTG, direct to garment.
That's kind of my favorite shit. I think it's the one where you just like you got to use a liquid on it and shit, and it'd be like
dude. There's so many different.
It'd be like a circle with a whole bunch of different things on
like
it.
panels and stuff.
Yeah.
I see somebody else. He does like film the police like shirts on Twitter, and he makes like some hard ass shit off the panel method. But there's so many different ways to make shirts. Yeah, I'm trying to get into embroidery though. Like trying to get more into embroidery with it.
I might do some embroidery and shit. I sent you the hoodie designs that we're working on.
Hard as a bitch.
So I think we're gonna do those, and then on the cuff, like real small right here. I think I'm gonna put you've seen like the REDEYECLUB podcast mic that Larry be holding.
Yeah.
So I might just have like a little mic, like on the cuff, but embroider it right there.
That'd
type
be hard,
shit. Like,
bro. That'd be hard, man.
was like was the idea of her doing clothes for you kind of just like doing merch for the brand, like branding it?
I actually got it from my pops. He owns his own window tint business.
Yeah.
So like back then I used to work for him a little bit, and he would bring home like the company shirts, and it'll just be fucking. I'd be like, damn. It'd be fire as hell. And one time he wore like this polo button up, and it was cool as a bitch, and like it kind of like that kind of like infused a lot of like, damn, my dad can do that. Like, what can I do? And then he helped me get like in touch with the screen printing, like somebody who does what I do now, which is crazy. He helped me get in touch with somebody, and then I started selling shirts through high school, and then it started getting bigger and bigger. YouTube started getting crazier and crazier. Events started happening. And
yeah, I seen you.
Now I'm here.
I seen you guys be vlogging too, like at the last at the pit joint.
Yeah.
I did like a little vlog, put it up.
Yeah, I'm about to actually edit that blog in a little bit. I'm gonna edit that blog in a little bit. try to.
Is that important to you? Trying to kind of have like that online content, like building your brand online and shit.
Yeah, a little bit. I kind of want to go more impersonal. Like, I want people to in the city to be like home. They don't need like the phone to know type stuff. Like, they just know. Like, pull up.
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like that connection with the town, man. Like, we really need it. I feel like we really need it. For real. Connecting. Like, connectivity.
Some more people you fucking with, like, from out your way?
There's people
we be fucking out there like artists and shit.
My man Cardi J. I gotta put him on top right
shout out
there.
to Cardi.
Cardi J. Hey, he is a fire.
We ain't gonna go too far into it. He almost wasn't about to come. He almost wasn't gonna perform at the show.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of some personal stuff. He might not want us to go into it, but he back.
Yeah,
he back.
we ready. Yeah, he's ready to go, man. He's gonna fire it up. Otiyante, shout out to him. I fuck with him. He's a childhood friend also. Ban, Swante. Artist wise, he said.
Whoever is artist, that boy Bam been going up too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bam boy, man. He be showing love.
Shout out, man. Yeah, it's a couple people, man. For real, I can't go off the top of my head, but I got them on like this local playlist on my Spotify. So I got all like local artists and stuff on this one playlist.
I've been noticing like, yeah, bro, there's like in a lot of these, like when starting out doing this, I'm thinking at first it's really just our area that has all these different like creatives and like this scene. It's like this untapped scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the more I do it, it's like the more I realize that exists in pretty much every city almost.
It's crazy to realize
it's these small scenes everywhere, these little pockets. And
the pockets. That's
like,
a good ass word.
But
that's cool because that's exactly how I felt about when I found you, bro. For real. That's exactly how I felt like what is it? Where's this been? Where has this been, bro?
Yeah, it's like, and then also on another note, I be feeling like the industry really be seeing these pockets, and I feel like they be taking sauce and taking game, and kind of bringing it to that mainstream level. But it's like, I don't know, like yeah, like I think we're doing the right thing.
Yeah,
kind of even partnering up, bridging that gap between two different areas. Like I feel that's gonna be important moving forward. Like, yeah, like any other yeah, any thoughts on that? It's kind of just like bridging the gap between different scenes.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. Honestly, like I said, we keep on doing stuff like this, and you can bring all like cultures together, like music artists, clothing artists, even food artists. You know, this different type of artists.
Nah, food is definitely art.
Yeah, I'm not like for real. Any of that, just bring it to one location. It's gonna be a creative flood. Creative flood, I would say. And I've done that at the skate park. I done combine like skate park or skaters with car people.
That's
Yeah, it's kind of like that was my
did you used to skate too?
domain. Huh?
Did you used to skate too?
Yeah, I used to skate. I still kind of skate a little bit. I need to go back out there, but I forgot my board the last time I was at Pit Night. I was upset about that, man. Really. I was upset. I was ready to fucking go in.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a whole bunch of skaters out there too. I want to actually start hosting more skate events. And then I think they deserve more. If you go through the opposite Instagram, you can see like the different cultures. Like I think it was like clothing, and then a little bit of music, and then skating, and then music again, and then art, traveling. It's just like different sections, and you can see like just like traveling through different types of cultures and stuff. Skating took me to damn DC. Bro. Yeah, Lucas, Lone Wolf, Mike, all them. Yeah, you skate supply?
I don't think so.
It's like in Norfolk.
What was in DC? Or what'd you go out there for?
Bro, we just going out there to skate.
Okay.
We rented like this 3-story crib. Went out there, filmed a movie.
What kind of movie?
Just us skating and having fun in DC.
Yeah.
It was turned, bro.
It's out?
Yeah.
I gotta see
So
that.
Washington DC. Opposites to Washington D.C. Two.
Last time I was in DC was fucking,
Watch the second one.
not the first one.
There's no first one. Like it's like some like promos for the first one, bro. No lie. But it was just like showing that we like touched down for the first time.
Last time I was in DC was I think end of last year. I went on like a little mini tour. I played this tonight mini tour. So we was hitting a bunch of open mics, and I hit one in DC. Right when we get out the car, it's a rat running across the street. You know what I'm saying? And even the time before that, I was in DC. I seen a rat with a whole slice of pizza in his mouth. No bullshit.
What?
Pepperoni pizza. He had a dragging it. Not even a bite taken out of it. Dragged that bitch into the sewer. Was gone.
Bro, that ain't no. That's a person.
Yeah.
That was a person.
That was Donatello. Oh, not Donatello. I said Donatello. That was
Ratatouille.
No, Splinter. I meant
Oh, Splinter? Yeah. We go. Yeah. Splinter. Yeah, that was a big bitch, bro, for real.
Yeah, man. So you coming up, you know what I'm saying? You coming up, you fucking with the car shit, you know what I'm saying? When did you make the website? Was that like from jump you had the site?
I had a
Or
website.
were you doing events first before you made the website?
I had a website before I started doing events, so I was selling out on websites, like going crazy on them bitches. Yeah.
Selling out on them?
Yeah.
Really?
Like 2017, 18, I started my own, like, Big Cartel. I used to start using that website. And after that,
So
I,
you were selling merch on there?
yeah, just merch. I wasn't doing, like, anything else. But I had the thought of it in my head. Like, I wanted to do, like, more with the website, but there wasn't no, like greater options they had, and everything else was the higher, the higher rates were just upgrades to selling more to the shop. So,
And was that original merch under Opposite Society or REDEYECLUB?
I say it was under Opposite Society.
Like what was on the merch?
Hometown air type stuff. HRM Boys. HRM Boys. That was like the first era. That started in 2016. So I was filming like a whole bunch of like. You ever had like you got like a group of friends back then? Y'all just did like dumbass shit.
Definitely.
That was us.
Like we all did.
That was definitely HRM right there. We just filming like dumbass shit for YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was at my crib.
So you dropping with the merch, and then you had kind of. That's interesting too. Like it started out with the merch really like as like kind of a clothing brand, but you had ideas to these other things. Like, was it like you were still figuring those out, or was there like an idea of just like I gotta roll it out this way, or you were just kind of that's how it felt right at the time?
I guess it was just like just trials and errors. A lot of them was just doing it. I really ain't had no really thought process. I just really wanted to do it. Yeah, a lot of stuff I just really wanted to just see what it looked like, and just did it. And just be like, damn, okay, what's the next thing I can do now?
Me feeling kind of the same way too. Like, yeah, like your idea, like you ain't even gotta have your idea all the way thought out in the beginning.
Not at all.
Just kind of, yeah, like you might have a bunch of different ideas and plans for all the shit you want to do, but yeah, I feel like you just gotta start somewhere.
And naturally, that stuff comes back when the time right. Naturally, it's gonna come back.
Yeah. It's funny too how like you go through like these different things that like just teach you lessons and shit, like even really not even knowing it. Like I remember one time me and like probably like 3-4 years ago, me and my boy Mello at the time, we had fucking sat down with this old guy I had met at the bar. He was like an investor, or so we thought. It's like real old dude. I met him at the bar. He fucking said he worked for NASA, and he was an investor or whatever.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. So me and Mello went on this little campaign. Not even a campaign, but we met with him like 3 times, kind of like to show him our like we had a business plan. We broke it all down to him. We had 3 meetings. You know what I'm saying? So nothing ever happened out of it. Like he didn't give us no money or nothing. But even just through that, I feel like I learned a lot about just presenting a business to somebody. Or like once I get into that situation for real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just learned shit.
A plan or something.
Say what?
You had to set up a plan real quick. Type stuff.
But just like even like certain, like I don't know, it'd be weird, bro. Like sometimes, like to me, ideas and thoughts and shit, I associate a feeling with it, right? So like, okay, so it'd be weird. How can I even explain it? It's kind of weird. Like, all right, so like. Let's say you thinking of a story or your life story or anything. Let's say any thought you want to have, any thought you have, no matter how complex it is, how short it is, how long it is, whatever. That whole idea or that whole thought, like it takes a lot to like say it in words, right? It's like you gotta break it down and shit in words. It takes a long time. But the whole shit, it could be in one feeling. Like to me, like if I have an idea, let's say it's whatever, so if I'm thinking of a paragraph, whatever, and in that 1 second I can feel that. That feeling is like that whole thing. It's like that whole thing is a bubble with all the information, and the feeling is just everything in one split second, right? So sometimes I go through these things in life that unlock new feelings to me.
Okay.
So it'd be like different thoughts that I didn't like, wasn't aware of at first,
Mm-hmm.
and that feels different. Like I never felt that before.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes it might not do nothing at the time, but maybe years later, I might run across something else that give me a similar feeling, and then like I'll still come back and I'll be able to remember the first time, and like it just all that shit, all those different times, it'd be like pieces to a puzzle.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it, the idea come together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how kind of all of my shit is. Like it be weird, bro. Like I really be trying to just, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little high at this point. But it just be a feeling. Like I don't know, shit be a feeling. Like that's why when people be like, this shit feel right or this shit don't feel right. Like, yeah, like, and then it's going through life, bro, like experiencing different shit. I feel like, I don't know. And having intention with your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing what you want.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, though, for real. I never even thought about it like that. Like a different perspective. That kind of opened up a different perspective for me right then.
Yeah.
For real. That's wild.
But you get what I'm saying about like the even down to how like we don't really think in words.
Nah, it's kind of like
it's a feeling.
I was about to say it's kind of just yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. That should be weird. I don't even know where I was really going with that. For real. Yeah. Fire though. Drop Shop 3.
It's about to be cool as a bitch too.
Yeah.
And deep.
Deep.
You better pull up, bro. It's for $5.
My boy Larry sliding.
That's what I'm saying. Larry and this bitch.
He said, "Bro, I need a second Larry if you got one."
I
Like
thought that bitch
digital,
was
Larry
real.
digital only. He lives in the metaverse.
Yo, I thought you look real, bro. Yeah, man. Studio's sick.
Yeah.
For real.
You seen how they had Larry in the mechanic shop in the promo?
Yeah. Went on the
wrench.
Tundra, right?
Boy had the wrench. I think that was a Tundra.
I gotta get some more promotions done myself, bro. For real. I gotta get locked in with some more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might come to Drop Shop 3 on my bike. Or I might come with a horse. What if I came on a horse?
You do it.
Have you ever seen somebody on a horse at a car show?
Not yet.
I'm gonna hit Karen, put some rims
It's a
on my
real
horse.
Mustang. Hey.
They be like, yo, that boy got some horsepower.
Yeah.
How much horsepower they got? Like about 4 legs.
Horses be going fast as a bitch, though, man.
We be having cops on horses out here in Virginia Beach, like if it's an
On the
event.
beach, ain't it?
Yeah, like on the strip, though.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, imagine one pulling up on you like that. I got pulled up on bike police, though. And I think that's kind of like,
TC was just telling a story about that the other day.
bro, they
He ran off on the bike police
Yo, they is
in his
ass.
car.
It's assholes, bro. For real.
He had the helmet on.
Yeah, they all had the helmets on,
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta stay safe out here.
They just pulled up on me. I didn't even hear them. I was in the car about to back out,
What if he had a car that in his spokes? Like a kid, like yo, pull over.
I was hoping to hear like the brake, like the at least, but nah. It was like 4 deep. I ain't hear none of them.
I fuck with it.
Bike police, bro. I don't go to Norfolk with your damn car. Well, now you can. Back then, I had went up there with my car smelling like weed. And
It's still illegal in North Carolina, right?
yeah. Y'all better get up and change that shit, bro.
I think we really kind of come into a new. The conversation is reaching higher people now, especially since that girl, Brittany Renner, I think, the one that's in jail in Russia right now. They just gave her 9 years.
Yeah, I heard about that actually. Isn't she in jail for like a gram? Like
she,
Russia,
she had a wax pen
Yeah, where's she in jail at though?
in Russia.
I say in Russia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
So they just gave her 9 years. And then, a lot of people now in our country talking about like, we do need to get her out, first of all.
Yeah.
But then it's like, we got hella people locked up in our country for that. It's like maybe we need to rethink that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's wild. Yeah.
Non-violent drug crimes. It's like, should you really be in jail?
That's the reason why I'm actually here right now. Non-violent drug crime, for real. I'm
How
supposed
is
to be
that
in
the
the
reason you're
military right now. I'm supposed to be in the military. Well, my alternate person, if I didn't get in trouble, I guess he lived in the military life.
That's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, but like I had gotten a little mishap. And recruiter said, "Nah, bro." But now they pull up to you still now and be like, "Hey man, we can
When
slide it real quick."
if World War III about to start, they
Bitch,
gonna,
fuck y'all, bro.
They gonna start looking past all that shit. Like, bro, you know what? You good?
that's
Come
what
on,
I'm
you good?
saying,
Come
bro.
on,
I saw
come through.
it. When he pulled up, he was like, "Nah, I think they let that stuff slide." And I'm like,
They like you. They
"Man,
like you.
fuck
you
you."
just, they like.
No, I didn't. I could. Well, personally, I could not. I couldn't work. Couldn't do that for.
The military.
I couldn't do that for them. Now that I know the damn, not even the government, but people above what we think the government is. Like, I couldn't be them. Nah.
What were you about to do in the military? What you
I
wanna
was
do?
going to the Navies and then eventually try to go to the Navy SEALs
Oh, you want to be a SEAL?
or like a Army Ranger at least. I wanted to be in type spec ops.
I know them SEALs are fucking badass.
Yeah, they actually have a new branch called psych ops, like psychological warfare.
A new branch of military.
Yeah, psych ops.
I've heard that.
And they're recruiting
psych ops.
right now, bro. That's kind of like weird to me, though. Like,
I feel like they late. That's what the country's been doing. China been doing.
Yeah,
Bro, what do you think
ain't even
TikTok
like
is?
Vietnam
Matter of fact,
type stuff.
let's go into that, bro.
Yeah,
please.
that bit,
What do you
bro.
think? What do
That
you
bit.
think TikTok is, bro? That's a psych op. That's a psychological operation run by the Communist Chinese Party on the world, really on America.
And it's crazy. I
Focus on
found
America.
a fact about it. They don't even have like what we see on TikTok over here. They have like knowledgeable informational videos.
Oh, that's
like,
funny. I did hear that somewhere.
Yeah,
Who said that?
they're not even
Yeah.
like showing us like.
That's funny.
Yeah, so they're showing them like so much learning and stuff, but we're over here getting like ding dong and donkeys and shit.
Look, so these
Like, and we're amused, bro.
like,
we be amused.
These apps kind of figured out a way to take your focus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I did hear that. Like in China and shit, their TikTok is filled with, like you said, educational shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they sitting there scrolling, getting smarter, getting more, being productive while they on it. We over here poisoning ourselves, dancing our way to our death.
No, Skittles is illegal.
I feel like I seen that.
Skittles
I
is
seen
illegal,
that.
bro. Why are we eating that shit?
Wait, where are they illegal at?
They're illegal in like different different countries.
Matter of fact, then I think I
Outta
did.
here.
Then they say like Skittles can alter your DNA or some shit like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's like some serious stuff, bro. And I used to smack on Skittles as I was a kid, bro. I'm like, damn.
I'm gonna be honest. I ate Skittles, but I never was like a heavy.
I was a
Skittle
heavy,
eater.
bro. I was heavy, bro. My mom used to give me like them big ass bags. I had them bitches in my room. I ate the whole bag, bro, in like a week.
But yeah, bro, it's like psych ops, like you saying, like
And then
that's
space.
funny,
What's
like,
that one? What's the other one?
Oh,
Trump actually released.
Oh,
that
the
one.
Space Force, but they just changed the
Space
name of
Force.
that. I forgot.
Yeah,
I don't know what the
changed
new
it
name
recently.
is. I think they changed the name because they want. I think honestly they changed the name just because they started when Trump was in office, and then people just had like a weird image about it. So they're like, let's just change this.
You
shit real quick.
seen Nope?
I haven't seen it yet.
So in Nope,
Jordan Peele movie.
yeah, I ain't trying to spoil nobody, but dude was saying they changed the names of these organizations so people when they look it up, they look at the new organization and be like, what the fuck is this? But they're really just looking up like UFO, and now it's called like UAP, something like that.
Okay, I think I did see that.
Yeah, and so like they're changing up the names of these, like all of the stuff that we know by, like abbreviation and stuff. They're trying to change the abbreviations up to different stuff.
Somebody was just talking about some shit like that too. I think on Joe Rogan, how they're like trying to change the meaning of words.
Yeah.
And change language. They were like, it was interesting. Dude said some shit like, it's much faster. Like if you want to change a law in a country, like it's much easier to change the meaning of a word in that law than to change the whole law. So it's like you change the meaning of words. Now it's like it means different shit. Like
You ever heard like that straw man theory?
what's that?
So like, I had on like every official document, your name is in bold.
Wait, say that again.
On every official like government document, your name is in bold.
Okay.
That's your straw man. That's your identity for the government.
Okay.
You don't have a name, literally. The only name you have is on that birth certificate. Your parents gave you a name, but they only gave you a name because the government needs a name so they can put you in the system type stuff. And it was.
I don't really
if you
get
ever,
what you mean
if
about that. Yeah.
just look up the straw man theory and watch the video, and it can explain way better. Cause now I understand like the stuff you get pulled over, literally the slightest word that sounds incriminating, they can use that against you. So the straw man theory helps you like battle the law.
Okay.
And
In what way?
It helps you like maneuver so you don't get yourself in a bind. Like you got pulled over and say,
Oh,
like,
you talking
North
about
Carolina.
like those? I feel like I've seen something like where those people say they're like they're not a person. I feel you see
Yeah,
somebody in
yeah,
court,
yeah.
they'll go to
I'm
court and they'll
not-
be like, I'm like, oh, how do they say it? They'd be like
And they'll get the whole case wiped.
it is some type of chef seen that where they're like, it's like they almost make them like selves like a sovereign citizen.
Yeah,
or some
bro.
shit like that.
Literally in that moment, you're turning you're excusing your identity as what they know you as. The government sees you in these documents. They don't know you as like consciously.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part, because consciously and physical world, like it cuts off once you do that. Once you think about the straw man theory, because now you're back in your conscious, like you're back inside yourself. You don't think like now. That's when when you start going to work, and you be like, bruh, I'm working for my
Yeah, it's a
straw man.
It's a little confusing. I gotta look that up. Strawman theory.
So like thinking like you going to work, if you work a 9 to 5, you're working a 9 to 5 to pay a bill.
Yeah.
That's a curse word right there. A bill.
What do you mean it's a curse word?
It's like a curse. It's like no witches and shit.
Bill is a curse word?
Yeah, literally. Like I'm gonna give you a bill. It's the first thing
like
you
a
think
witch
about is
term?
fucking negativity. Like damn, I gotta
Wow.
pay this shit. So like they're paying it. They give out bills and stuff. This is the way they word. Like you just said, what we was talking about right then. The way they word stuff, it keeps like a bind on people.
Yeah.
So like I'm finding out a lot of stuff now. You don't have to pay your bill. Like it's optional in some places.
You can run off on that bill.
Not like I'm like electricity wise and stuff. Cause I heard like there's lineage, like there's points in this damn earth. Like this whole earth was electric.
I think
current.
who had that Tesla, right? Nikola Tesla.
Tesla.
He had an idea to run electricity.
Yeah, they
through the
shut him
earth.
off quick.
Something like that.
I think they was about to ruin the oil companies back then.
Yeah.
For real.
Even on the psych shit, bro. I think I said this on the show a while ago, but I saw a video one time where this ex-Russian spy was telling us, this was like in like the 70s or 80s, or like 80s, I think, when this video came out.
Bitch trying to toot, man. He telling the truth.
He was saying some shit like Russia's plan for America. It was like first of all, it's a long game plan. It's like a 30 to 40 year plan, 30 to 50 year plan, right?
Yeah.
But the plan was to kind of infiltrate us with ideas, and then basically their plan was to divide us and make us lose trust in our government and our democracy totally. That's pretty much what's happening right now.
And it
But
goes
like
even reigns deeper, like deeper inside of those splits that they do. Like the
Yeah.
splits create splits.
Also the super like interesting part to me about this shit was like, and the scary part is like the plan that they wanted to put in place. They said it would take about 2 generations to put in place, right? But the crazy part is they said to reverse it, it would take another two generations to reverse all that shit too. So that just like
man.
it kind of, first of all, it put into perspective for me that there's people that are out here with 50-year plans, with the 100-year
Longevity,
plans,
bro.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then also put in my perspective, like put into perspective for me just how susceptible we are. Like, if you don't really pay attention to how you're living your life and even now with social media, I think the biggest thing is like the information that's reaching you, what you're reading on that screen, what you're seeing, like how much that really affects you, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? We can say whatever. We on this podcast, we dropping this shit. This is information that's coming to your phone. Like we doing it too, but it's like, yeah, I feel like it's almost at an equal level as what you put in your body. Somebody said that too, like. Yeah, like just how you don't want to eat unhealthy shit, and for your body, it's bad for your health. I feel like there's unhealthy information.
Yeah,
that is just unhealthy for your mind.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm
it
saying?
really
Like,
does do a lot of detrimental work to like the mind too. There's a lot of that's a crazy topic, man, for real. Like, you ever seen The Matrix?
Hell yeah.
Bro,
Hell yeah.
The Matrix is one of them hardest.
When I watched The Matrix when I was a kid, at that time I wanted to be a hacker. Yeah.
Numbers is popping on the screen.
Numbers. I said I got to analyze this, crunch numbers.
Yeah.
We playing 100 summers. Never mind.
Is this recording?
It's too crazy. It's too crazy.
Oh,
Gotta play you
shit.
that song after this.
We're okay. Yeah, you know when they went the throat scene, he ate
And
the
the
red pill and like
Yeah.
it kind of went through his whole throat and then it came out like he was like an egg sack.
I'm trying to remember right now.
Yo,
Yeah.
it was a disturbing scene. Like bald headed dude strapped Neo to that damn chair and he was like, "We had to damn set this bitch, bro." Man, yo, I'm telling you, like the scene went straight to his throat and it crawled out, and then he was his natural self again, like an egg sack. And he fell in the ground.
Yo,
like,
somebody just said a point on the Matrix that I never heard before the other day. I was watching. You ever heard of that podcast? It's like High Level Conversations.
I think so, yeah.
It's a black dude. He like in the Nation of Islam, I think. And he'd be talking to a bunch of different people about like really kind of like advanced stuff, like different theories and shit like that.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's a pretty good podcast. They actually might be on Revolt now. I might be wrong by that. But this dude was talking this. I forgot who he was talking to. I watched a little bit of it, but he was like, he was saying how his like he was inspired by the Matrix or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, we taking both pills. I never heard nobody say that. He was like, some. He explained. I forgot. I'm butchering it. Like, go find it if you can. But he was like, some. You know, you could take the red pill, the blue pill, but we take both pills. And I don't even remember where he was going with that, but I just thought that was like really cool.
That
like,
is kind of
damn.
like, yeah, actually, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, because
be aware of both sides.
Yeah,
And then you, maybe, I don't know.
that is actually how I live, though. That's how I feel like I live.
What you fuck with about the Matrix? Like, what was you like as a kid watching that? Like, what you think?
Oh, man, dude. Like, I don't know. It kind of like creeped me out.
Or also the meaning kind of changes for you as we get older because we kind of, when we were kids, we weren't really aware of like
is
what
that
that really
even
meant in
real?
society. Like,
That shit was like, it just made me feel like none of that shit was real. I'm reading a book called The Answers, and it has a lot to do with like frequency and how our eyes mimic, and we just, I guess we shadow. My bad. I guess we just see. I don't know how to really explain it, but the book it changed. It kind of like leaves chills down my back, like thinking of like.
say that one more time. What do you mean we shadow it? What'd you say?
It's kind of like, I don't know, the way our eyes adjust the frequency. Like, you ever heard like kids and cats can see like ghosts and stuff?
I've heard before like that babies can see like spirits and shit like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why,
kinda
some,
like
the baby
that
will, like
type
be
of
laughing
sense.
like to us like if nobody's there and shit.
Yeah, that type of sense right then. Like, our eyes get adjusted as soon as as we grow up. Like, we get adjusted to not seeing like a lot of stuff. But I don't know. If they saying like babies, like for real, if you look at a baby and like somebody comes up to that baby and starts crying, and that baby was not crying, like some people would be like, "Oh, that baby don't like you. It's a sign." For real, that'd be like the first thing they say. But
Like
I don't know. I kind of take that thing as
a
a serious thing. Like cats, they come up to you and they instantly like start rubbing you. Like, you might got some good ass energy for real. Like, they be seeing, they see. I got like 3 cats. I love them.
You love cats?
Yeah, I love cats.
Yo, shout out to I never really like cats. They cool. That I always thought they was cute when they were babies.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to call Jazz the other day because my little brother and his girlfriend went to we had this girl Awkward Jazz up here recently. She like loves cats. But my little brother and his girlfriend went to some spot that just opened up out here, and it's like a cafe, but they have cats in there. I think it's actually called the Cat Cafe.
Well,
It's like you literally go in there and get like coffee and shit, and then just like hella cats walking around everywhere and shit, running around.
That's turn. They have that stuff in Japan
I
too.
call Jazz and tell her about it.
That sounds turn.
Yeah.
It's around here.
I think there's I think one just opened up in Newport News. There's one in Virginia Beach. Yeah, I don't know if it's just a local thing or what.
I'm about
Like,
to pull up. She about to look up right now.
like yeah, we might gotta stay a night out here somewhere and go there tomorrow.
Yo, that's turn.
But no, I definitely think there's a lot of things in this world that we don't have a sense for.
Yeah.
Like, you know, even
That's
down to what we,
that's a really
like you're
good word,
saying, like what we
sense.
see and shit. Like, obviously, like, I'm not a fucking scientist, but like, the way we see the world is not really how the world is. It's just how how our mind is capable of perceiving
it's projecting it right
Yeah, but
now.
it's like really like frequencies and
some people is colorblind, and I still think that's like crazy to me.
or people that like to see like different colors and shit. Like,
Yeah, like, dude, that's just wild, bro. And some people, like I said, like we're talking about colorblind stuff. Some people that's colorblind, they probably like have like a whole different perspective of like how like the world projects to them.
Or it's funny too, like how colors like are attached to emotions
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like, in commercials.
So like
when they-
red to them is probably like different as fuck to somebody who can see like red in general.
So their whole feeling of the world may be different. Like,
that's
because you ever seen like in commercials, they're like when they're trying to sell to you, they have certain colors that like
that
will make
stand
you
out.
want to buy more and shit.
Yeah.
Like they have that shit broken down. Like,
You think that's kind of like for the homies or something, the colorblind homies or something.
they're like, yo, we need to alter this ad for the colorblind homies.
Yo, when I used to play Call of Duty, I used to turn like the colorblind feature on. It kind of like make the colors like pop better for me to see. I'd be fucking like, we be down going in. Damn, I'm putting whiskey in my grand, bro. But yeah, we used to go in on Call of Duty tournaments and stuff.
Fuck with it. I used to play Call of Duty back in the day. Now I just play really Call of Duty mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah.
I ain't even got on it like that.
If you get on, it's pretty fire. It's like the whole game. They got the battle royal mode,
Okay.
all the modes and shit.
We gotta pay for it.
No, it's free.
I be asking you gotta pay for that, but I pay them $20 getting into like an arcade or something. Pay them.
What arcade are you going to for $20?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying. Well, you gotta buy like David Buster. You gotta buy them tickets and stuff.
Oh yeah, I was at David Buster's for the first time. Like,
How you like it?
last year. It was cool. It was cool.
It's average, man. I'm trying to find like this out the way type stuff.
We were just talking about that recently. I think like I think matter of fact, me and us three were talking about it. Like, it'd be cool if they had like some new like type of arcade for like older, like, you know what I'm saying, for adults.
And they closed down like a mall around here. What mall they closing down?
They didn't close it down, but I think they closed a lot of stores down in Virginia. No, in the North. Wait, in the Virginia Beach Mall.
Wasn't that like
I forgot what it's called now.
I don't know what I don't know no Virginia. I don't know.
But there were a lot of like physical stores closing down just because of Amazon and shit. Like,
They
you know what I'm
murdering
saying? Like,
Jeff Bezos.
yeah, I fuck with it, man. So okay, so you coming up, man. We jumping all over the place. I love it. This fire. I do want to ask you too, kind of like where you see like opposite society going. Like, what's kind of some goals you have for maybe even in the distant future with it, like type shit for Red Eye Club, like.
Shit. I definitely, like you said, the word pockets earlier. I want to touch down on more pockets like that, and help people, push their own type of vibe out. Push it harder than they need to. For real. I'm working with somebody in Texas right now, and it's like, I want them. So they pass out. She gets like a sponsorship, right? And the concept I'm trying to get at is like, you are using your car to rep these people when you should be repping yourself.
Wait, what do you mean using her car? What's she doing?
Like, she puts the stickers on her car.
Oh, like advertising type shit?
Yeah, to advertise. But I'm trying to get at the sense, use the advertisement for your own self. Like rep your own name. Like, start like picking your own name up. Like, start like get new wheels. Like, I mean, the process goes on with building the car, but just in general, rep your name, build your name, because that's the longevity part right there. Like, you can fall off of the damn company.
I'm gonna give you a little idea
quick.
to give her too. I just thought of this. Hold up, maybe add it to her brand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's say she's one car, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can pay to advertise your stuff on her car.
Yeah.
Boom. Tell her brand that, like you said. Now also she can hire other drivers. Also put another ad on it where
And
other people can.
That's
like,
what's going on right now.
That's
So I'm
fire,
like about to
that's
start
fire.
flooding Texas and running like.
That's fire. Like,
Yeah. So like I'm trying to
hold
like.
up, I might have to run with that in Virginia. Hold up.
That's what I'm saying. And you keep on doing that around places, you'll be damn flooded, bro.
Because you can almost start it like, okay, if I have advertising shit, I can hire you as a subcontractor, pay you a certain amount a day to put that on your car too.
Yeah.
And we both make money. Like, you break off
If
each
I make-
driver.
anything I make it sell, I give you a business card out, and if vice versa, for real, like all that stuff. It's just the natural that bill right there. Yeah.
So how'd you tap in with her?
Car related. We got a pit cartel that goes on, so she has like an EK out there. Yeah, building it. So there's a lot of people that's tapping in right now with the pit cartel in general. Like I said, I gave out like, there was one event, shout out Lowdown Mafia. They hosted an event. I handed out everybody a sticker. Like, literally, I was talking to my coworker about it. Everybody got like a free sticker from me, but that sticker, 100 people will see that car now. and wonder what Pick Cartel is, and we'll look it up.
Yeah, I love word of mouth still. That's still my favorite shit. Like, especially if you have a service, whatever. Like, if you're providing a service, I feel like word of mouth really is still the best shit.
I'm saying,
like,
and people reach out to me too, and I enjoy when people reach out to me because it's like they ain't had to come out, they ain't had to reach out, you know.
Yeah.
They don't have to take it serious. But when people take it serious, bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Let's build that shit then.
Let's build that shit, man. I love
Let's
it.
go,
Look,
bro.
I feel like that might be, bro. Let's build it. That might be a fire spot to leave, man. We about an hour and 10 in right now.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to leave the people with? You know what I'm saying? Drop Shop 3, August 27th.
Yeah.
6 p.m. 9 p.m.
Pull up, see your favorite people, favorite vendors, favorite food, all that stuff. Pull up. Shout Off World. Shout my fiance. Shout out the homies out in the city. Keep supporting. To my boy Smarts to Love. And yeah.
Hell yeah, my boy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Bro, I appreciate you for sliding. I feel like this was a big moment.
And shout out my family.
This was you said shout out your family?
Yeah, shout out family.
Come on.
I appreciate the moment, bro. I appreciate
Every
being
time.
out here, man, for real.
I thought this was key, bro. Like, this was like I thought this was a big link up, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Now, all bros links will be in the description. Check out Red Eye Club. I feel like I say both of them every time. Check out Red Eye Club. Check out Opposite Society. Yeah, bro got a lot of cool shit going on. Tap in with him. We got, like we said, Drop Shop 3. Our first event we partnering up for in Hertford, North Carolina. August 27th, man. Bro gonna have the tote bags there, the
Hats
shirts. You know
coming
what I'm
out.
saying? Yeah, man. I appreciate you, bro. Real shit.
man.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I always say, fuck with an artist from the 757. Now I'm gonna say from North Carolina too, since bro in the building.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 757 next week. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Yeah.